All right, welcome back. So we had just introduced slope-intercept form. That slope is our m and y-intercept is our b. And so this first example, we're just identifying, given an equation, what is our slope and what is our y-intercept. That's all we have to do. Okay, so we know that m is our slope. So the form is y equals mx plus b. Our slope is always our coefficient. So I'm going to look to my coefficient. My coefficient is 5, and it is just the 5. The x does not go with it. The x is not my slope. The 5 is my slope. And then when I go to get my b, my y-intercept, I look at the sign in front of it, this whole thing. The sign in front is the value of that 2. And so since I know we read it 5x minus 2, but that minus 2 is the same as negative 2. So my b, my y-intercept, is negative 2. And it really, I know, you're like, but Mrs. Curry, that's just got to be too easy. That only took a minute. And you were telling us how to do it. That's all that it is. Slope is our coefficient. Y-intercept is, or our b is that y-intercept. If we were to graph it, that b value would be at the point 0, negative 2. So either way, most of the time on Math Excel, it's just it says y-intercept is, and you just write negative 2. And that's all it is. We are going to do another example. So this one is writing the equation given the slope and the y-intercept. So what is the equation of a line with a slope? So I know that m is, so slope of negative 4/5, and a y-intercept, which is my b value, of 7. So again, we're working y equals mx plus b. Memorize it, know it. It should just be stuck in your head. I say, what's slope-intercept form? You can say y equals mx plus b. All right, so all I have to do, I've got to plug in m and I've got to plug in b. It's just substitution. So y is going to equal, my m is a negative 4/5. I put the x right next to it, so negative 4/5 x. And then I have a positive 7, so I just type right plus 7. And that's it. I find my slope, I find my y-intercept, I put them into their proper places. Done. That is it. Moving on. Next video, we're going to talk about what do we do if we're given a graph and how do we find those pieces. So I will see you there.